go ahead and get started. So where were you before working with this, Jenny? I wasn't sure, like, were you unemployed for like 30 days or was it a long time? I don't really
No, she had her
remember.
own business.
Oh yeah, our own business.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I had been contracting for a long time. I had my own agency and marketing, and then I had a nonprofit I ran, and I had worked for companies before that too. And so I was kind of at a point where I was really looking for the right fit, and I knew I needed coaching to help me hone that and present myself in that way for what the right fit looked like for me now. And then also a process to make sure it happened quickly because and some am somewhat higher up in my career. I think I have a really good background, and I wanted that to, obviously come through in my hiring process.
Yeah. And I know you
Yeah.
and I talked before you decided to move forward. At what point did you kind of say, all right, I need some help. I'm not sure how to navigate this. What point were you at?
I had actually talked to a few career coaches, and while they were very relational, they also didn't have a very good process in place, I felt. And I'm a type A. I don't want to do things unless I know I'm going to succeed and like kill it. And so I was like, they were great and personable. However, I also wanted someone who had proven to me that I had a way that was going to, ensure success. And so when I contacted you, and also I put you guys through the ringer a little bit because I was like, what is this? What is this
Yeah,
really?
no,
And
everyone does that too. Like
yeah,
some people, we've had people too, and I'm glad you brought this up. It's kind of funny. They'll watch like 20 testimonials on our website and they'll be like, are these paid actors? We're like, these are like people who are from all walks of life, all
yeah,
ethnicity. It's kind of funny. So it looks like you got hired. I don't have the exact date that you were hired, but you were hired, inside 60 days. You got
yeah.
on a couple interviews. I think you were about to have two offers, and you selected the right position for you. What do you find most valuable about working with us? Some people say, hey, it was the automated system, it was the networking, the interviews, the group. What do you think was most valuable?
Um, okay, I love the process you had. I love
Mm-hmm.
the collective approach you had. It's not just any one thing for me, but I think more than anything, I needed this type of really professional and really good energy behind all of this work that I did because interviewing is hard in and of itself. And then trying to pivot your job or trying to get a very high level job, it makes it 10 times harder. And so, frankly, I just needed people who were not only professional and prepared like you guys were, but I needed people pushing me and this very positive, high energy to back up all this hard work that I had to do. And that's what I really needed most.
That really motivates me, especially when you talk about mindset, because we'll have some people who join the program because I like to think of myself as a high energy person. And then they'll be like, Tim's a little too high energy for me. Do you have like another coach I can work with? Because everyone needs like that different thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like some people, it's just, some people need, whatever works for them. So that's
I,
excellent.
I love that you said about the process too, because I remember you and I interview prepped, and you and I are very much alike in that we're type A, and this the formula of
Yeah.
interviewing just really worked very well, and you picked it up like that. You know, what type of advice would you have for someone who is like you, who's kind of considering working with us?
Actually, what advice would you have for yourself
Exactly.
45 days ago when you were kind of questioning, hey, what's going on here, guys? Because
Well,
it's
yeah.
hard to make that decision.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't sad that I did the research because,
Mm-hmm.
when I did, I just got more good information about you guys. But I mean, 45 days ago, because this was so successful for me, I would just say the same thing. I would say, make the investment in your future, make a good investment. And so in the past, sometimes I've been like, well, I'm going to halfway do this and, maybe I'll put a little bit of money toward this and whatever. But you get what you put into it, and that's
Mm-hmm.
monetarily, and then that's also work wise. And so invest time and money into your career because that's
Mm-hmm.
that's the rest of your life and time and money, a good majority of it. So anyway, that's what I would say. Take the leap and invest in good partners for
Yeah.
this.
We even say too, we just did an email like a couple days ago talking about just the importance of coaches, you know, and me and Kara, we have like 3 coaches right now too, you know, and the most successful people in the world have coaches too, you know, and if you're struggling in something that you're unaware of, so maybe it's not even career coaching, maybe it's sales, maybe it's leadership, maybe it's whatever. I mean, you know, invest that time and money to help level up to get you, you know.
I totally agree.
results.
I've been like, what can I get a coach for now? Because I'm willing to pay for it, because as long as you're invested in it and not halfway, you know, you're going to get good results. So
yeah, that's one of the biggest things too. That's why we always try to talk about mindset on the Tuesday calls and, you know, in the course and stuff, because you can work with, you know, you can have the best plan in the world, but if you don't have that motivation, that passion, that real drive to, hey, I'm going to make it happen, then the best plan doesn't matter, you know? So it's good that I know you were high activity. I know we were joking about locking down next calls and stuff. And it was really a pleasure to work with you. And me and Kara wish you the best of luck.
Yeah, thank you guys. I also want to say that I love you guys' dynamic. I could like go to Tim to get pumped up, but I really connected with Kara too on a like, because we are alike in a lot of ways. And so that's another thing I would say is that you guys offer not only really good resources online and like digitally and all that, but having both of you and your personalities combined, it was just like this, it was a powerhouse of information and good connection that I needed. So just thank you for everything.
Thanks, Jenny. Appreciate it.